Hi, good morning. And a beautiful morning it is. The snow is just gently falling out there. I hope if you're traveling, you do take extra time and be careful. If you're home today and get to go outside, just feel that snow fall around you and take a deep breath in so that you can feel your connection to the earth. There's lots of energy out there right now because there is another full moon. This month's full moon is called, one of its names is called the cold moon, aptly named because of the temperature this time of year. It is also a supermoon, and if I understand correctly, this supermoon is the closest the moon will be to the earth this year. And so with that, you should be able to really feel the vibes of that full moon. And if you're like me, sleep doesn't always come that easily during a full moon. However, I will say I slept pretty good last night. It just took me a while to get there. So I am hoping that the clouds will at least part later tonight so that it can actually see the full moon and then take part in its energy. The full moon represents a closing of a cycle, and we know that there'll be moments of as it starts to wane that it will get darker and darker until we have complete darkness. But then a new moon will begin, a new cycle will begin. So right now we're using this energy to conclude those things that maybe we've some projects that we were starting, and being that it's now the end of the year, are there things that we can look back on and say, okay, I completed that goal. Now it's time to I need to finish up some other things so that when that new moon starts to come in, I'm prepared to call on that energy for manifestation. Today we're going to do a full moon meditation to help get us in the mood and get our own energy connected to that moon. So if you are ready, make yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying down, and we'll begin. Just simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. As we call on the energy of this cold moon. Breathe in deeply and slowly exhale. Breathe in deeply again and exhale. With every inhalation, you draw in the energy of the moon. It's there even though you can't see it. It's there. And with every exhalation, your body relaxes, becoming more receptive. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders drop, yourself letting go. Now just breathe at a pace that's comfortable for you. Don't try to force it in any way. Just be aware of your breath going in and out of your body. In and out. Allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into meditation. Blocking out the world around you for just a few moments so that you can focus on your inner energy. Now take your attention to your mind's eye. See yourself walking a path through the woods. It isn't quite dark yet. The sun is just getting ready to set. The last of its rays lighting up the path for you. The snow is ever so gently falling, blowing across the path. The sunlight causing the snow to sparkle like millions of diamonds in the snow. You can hear your footprints crunching in the snow. The trees are bare. Their darkness outlined against the sky. There's frost in the air as you breathe it in deeply, but it feels good. It doesn't feel cold or uncomfortable. The silence of the woods helps you to go into a more meditative state. You realize that you're walking uphill, a slight incline. Ahead of you, you see where two trees have fallen over against each other, creating an archway at the end of the path. You walk through it into a large opening. A circle is formed by the woods, and in the center of this circle, a fire burns. And around the fire are large stones and a blanket lying there. It's as though this spot was created just for you. So you make your way over, and you find that when you sit on this large rock, it's actually quite comfortable. It forms your body, and you feel the energy of this rock. It's warm and soothing. And you take the blanket that's there and wrap it around yourself and gaze into the fire. You feel its warmth. Its flames go straight up into the night sky. The sun has now set. The sky is dark. But ahead of you, you can see the rising of the full moon. Behind you, the sun has finally set, and ahead of you, the moon is coming up. It creates a surreal feeling. As the world around you shifts from being under the light of the sun to the shadows of the moon. The moon rises, and it is so big and beautiful. It's a super cold moon. It's as though the forest has stood still waiting for its arrival. You can feel the energy from it as it rises until it's right above you. The light of the moon comes down and casts its light around you. And it feels good. You breathe in this energy through every cell of your being. You take a moment as you sit here in this quietness and stillness of the space. Think about those things that you wish to complete. Perhaps there are tasks and goals that you set for yourself at the first of the year. Are you ready now to finish them? Are you ready to let go of anything that could be standing in your way? As you feel the energy of the moon all around you, gaze into the fire, into the flames, and see there any messages for you. Perhaps there is some guidance on how to reach your goals. Perhaps there are emotions that need to be released. What is it that you see? Perhaps you'll be shown a direction that you need to take and start your focus on. Above all, you will feel a sense of peace and calm. Ask for clarity, and then be patient. And you breathe. You hear the wind as it begins to blow through the trees. The moon continues its journey across the night sky. The fire continues to burn, but getting lower now. You feel that it is your time to leave this place, so you fold up the blanket and leave it lying on the rock. You make your way back to the archway where those two trees have fallen together. This time, the snow is glistening from the moonlight. Shadows are cast on the pathway before you, but you are not afraid. There's a peacefulness and a sense of calm that comes with this night. And you begin to walk back down through the woods, following your own footprints that led you to this spot before. Hearing the crunching of the snow beneath your feet, breathing in the cool night air and still feeling that beautiful energy of the moon as the moonlight lights your way, bringing you home. You take your awareness inward to your breathing, making you more aware of your physical body with every breath. You take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. You take another one in. And as you exhale this time, you wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing yourself back to your space. And then when you're ready, you open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that little walk through the woods and taking in the energy of the moon. Even if we can't see the moon tonight, if for some reason it's still cloudy, take a time to step outside and see if you can actually feel the difference of the space. The energy of the moon is still there. The moon is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. And just look up at the sky, because even though it's cloudy, you'll still be able to see and feel the magnificence of this supermoon, the cold moon. Until tomorrow, namaste.